So अबको लागि भने हामी त्यस्तै अर्को एकजना स्पिकरलाई नै बोलाउन चाहन्छौँ. So we have our next student who is graduate student of journalism, mass communication and English literature at St. Xavier's College. She is also a part-time content writer and represented Nepal in World Schools Debating Championship 2018 in Croatia. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can't go to sleep right now, but her topic is you should go to sleep. So, please have me welcome our next speaker of the day, Miss Mimamsha Dhungel.
I have a terrible news for you all. There is a new global pandemic that has reached our homes, affected our children, and distorted our lives in such a way that it almost seems normal. No, I'm not talking about the new strain of corona. I'm talking about a global sleep pandemic. In today's speech, I'll talk exactly about this, and I'll try to convince you all to sleep on time. But before that, a quick survey. How many of us here feel that you don't sleep properly? Exactly. Now let us begin with some alarming facts so that the bad news I started with gets worse. Globally in spring, when you lose 1 hour of darkness, that is, you sleep 1 hour less, your chances of getting a heart attack increases by 21%. Lack of sleep is a significant cause for cardiovascular diseases and cancer. So much so that the World Health Organization has declared any form of nighttime work as a potential carcinogen. Now, this data is not of people who are complete insomniacs. These data represent people like you and me who have sacrificed our sleep by prioritizing something else. It will not be an exaggeration to say that today's generation is chronically sleep deprived. And the dark circles under our eyes are living proof that the zombie apocalypse that we've dreaded for years is coming true. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why do we have sleeping issues? Two things. First, social media and screen time. The rise of social media has made this problem escalate to a level that it has become a global pandemic. We cannot simply take it for granted that these social media platforms like Facebook have thousands of employees lined up just to increase our screen time. The less you sleep, the more these companies are benefiting from you. Second, productivity. Many of us sacrifice our sleep in the name of productivity. You work sleepless nights to achieve a great life, a life that people will remember, only to reach a point that you yourself will forget who you are. Because researchers have proved that the less you sleep, the higher your chances of getting Alzheimer's and dementia. Lack of sleep is a serious issue for human memory. If all of this is still not convincing you, men who sleep less than 5 hours a day have significantly smaller testicles than those who sleep 7 hours or more. Now, if there are teachers in the audience, I'm sure you will relate to this. You wake up fully equipped, trying to be the John Keating to your dead poets society. But when you enter, your poets, your engineers, your doctors, literally dead. In 2019, I was in Germany. I had what everyone would call the life. Work, dreams, ambitions. I even went backpacking across Western Europe. But when the pandemic hit Germany, my whole life turned upside down. I stopped sleeping. When my mother would call me worried, "You don't look well, do you sleep?" Like many of us today, I ignored. Sleep was something trivial and unnecessary. I had miles to go before I sleep. But when the nightmare hit, it was painful. My mental health deteriorated to a point that I was dragged and taken to a psychiatric hospital. Now, you might be thinking German hospital, top doctors, they might have done a medical miracle. But guess what? The first thing my psychiatrist says when he looks at me, "You should go to sleep." My sleep problem became the fundamental ground for my mental health to worsen, all because I didn't realize the importance of sleep. Ladies and gentlemen, today we talk about big things, big changes. But we don't realize that there are small things in life that make life better. Sleep is one such thing. It is a powerful elixir of life that gives you optimism. In this world that is driven by so much hate and negativity, sleep heals you. It allows you to think rationally. Now, University of York says people who sleep less are likely to become violent criminals. The next time you decide to skip sleep, think again. Now, how do you actually sleep well? First, it's very important to internalize the fact that sleep is important, not because I or the stats say so. You have to realize that there is necessity of discourses among people. Ask your friend, have you been sleeping well? Because at the end of the day, humans are the only creatures who have deviated from this natural law. You'll never have to tell a fish, hey, it's time to go to sleep. Or you will never meet a sleep-deprived pigeon. So ladies and gentlemen, when your mom tells you go to sleep, it means something. It doesn't represent a habit of theirs. It is a lifestyle, an art of living. So like Matt Walker said, sleep is not an optional lifestyle luxury. It is a non-negotiable biological need. So no matter what happens, if somebody tells you or not, if you feel like it or not, whether it's a gloomy day or a sad one, remember, you should go to sleep. Thank you.